Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm not racing in Krakow, but I'm near the city of Wrocław. Here there is a championship, the Dolnośląska Liga Rajdowa, that it's placed near the border with Czech Republic and Germany. So if you are close to Wrocław, I suggest you to come here to try, let's say, the Polish RC rally. The guys here organize always some crazy stuff, let's say, in a positive way, because their rallies are quite hard with a lot of obstacles. Today's rally is divided into surfaces, on-road and off-road. For today's setup, I'm using big bore aeration dampers. I tested the Pirelli tires, but even if you are on tarmac, there's a lot of dirt. So the rally block tires, the soft ones, are having a better grip on this surface. Okay, let's go as usual, and I'm going to show you around and the obstacles that the organizer has created for this RC rally. Okay, so today's rally is going to be quite tricky, as I told you, and this is to be the off-road part. As you can see, it's quite irregular, it's dirty, it's humid, so I need to be careful to don't get the electronics too much wet. But not only this, I'm going to show you, let's say, the most interesting part of this RC rally. We are going to jump with our cars up to this trailer. So we have to go up here, arrive till the end, and went back. So it's going to be a very interesting rally. I need to be careful to preserve the car till the end. I don't know which result I will able to achieve today, but as usual I will do my best. So see you on the stage. Just a small update while I'm putting the stickers for this rally. I've tested 3 kinds of tires. I tested the Pirelli, the rally block, and at the end, for now, I opted to use the pin tires. They are the best on this dirty tarmac. Also, this rally is very important for me as a training, because I've bought a new radio control, a Sanva MT5. It's much more sensible, because before I was using the Sanva MX6. It was not so sensible. Okay, the rally is starting. See you later. Kurde. Wow. Something is blocking my servo. A rock. What an unlucky moment for me. I need to turn off the car. Okay, let's go. This is rally. We just did the first two stages of this rally. I'm fourth position overall, but I'm 30 seconds away from the first place, and it's not good. As you saw, I had a problem in the second stage, but that's rally. I will try to do my best in order to at least arrive on the podium. The car is handling amazingly. I'm happy that I came here because I'm testing the new Samba MT5. And I'm learning how to use it in the best possible way. So when I'm going to race in Krakow, where I'm fighting for the championship, I will be already adapted to this new radio control. Okay guys, see you later and wish me good luck for the next stages. The result. Okay, second place, 1 second behind the first one, and 1 second. Okay, this was a small stage. 3 seconds from the podium right now.
Behind of me.
Behind of you. Let's see how it's going. Okay, I've made a change. Now the stage is quite clean because the car has cleaned it, and also there is sun, so it's not wet anymore. And that's why I've put the Pirelli tires. Let's see if they're going to help me. Of course, at some point we have still gravel, but I will try to make the time on the clean corners. Whoa. In some points I still have some understeer, but it's much better than before.
Dario.
Okay guys, I just did the fourth stage. I'm fighting for the podium. I'm 17 seconds away from the first stage, and also the other guys had some mechanical issue. This rally is so hard. I made a change because now the weather is hotter. The stage is cleaned by our cars, so I opted to use Pirelli tires. Even if you're going to go here off-road in the next stage, because there is sun and we have dry conditions. Here we have like a hard terrain. So here I'm going to just control the car, and on the tarmac I will try to push, but I have to be careful on the dirty corners. Other than that, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm learning how to use my new Samba. And remember to subscribe and leave a like in order to support my channel. If you have any questions about this rally or other stuff related to RC Rally or my channel, just leave a comment. Okay, let's start this stage. It's the fifth, and from what the guys told me, this is going to be one of the longest. So it's very important for me to do this stage in the best possible way in order to achieve a good position and try to save some time. But in this very long stage, it can happen that if you do a mistake, you're going to lose a lot of time. Uwaga, uwaga. I won the stage by 4 seconds, and now I'm 13 seconds from the first position, and
Front of me. Nice.
thanks. And I missed 13 seconds from the first place, and we are missing 6 stages. Let's see how it's going to be. Sorry. Oh. Uwaga! Wow, this lancha is so cool. If I saw in a correct way, a girl is racing with this, a little girl. Okay, let's start for the 7th stage. Well, I have some problems. Oh, fuck, what's happening? I have some electrical problems. Okay guys, we just did 7 stages. I'm having an amazing fight with Hugo. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Thanks for the invitation.
We are fighting since the first stage. I had a mechanical problem, he had a mechanical problem. Now as you saw, I had an electrical problem, but we are still here fighting. So Hugo, tell me something about this championship and something about you and your car, how you started to race in RC Rally.
Okay, so maybe first of all I will tell you about our championship. DLR, so Dolnośląska Liga Rajdowa. In English it will be Lower Silesian Rally League. Was founded around 11 years ago by a few guys from Wrocław and city around it, smaller cities around it. That's why the name is Lower Silesia, because it's a name of region in Poland. And the beginning was almost 11 years ago. Now we are having 11th season. I am racing from 7 years or 8.
Okay, so quite a long time.
Yeah, quite a long time. But I had 8 years ago I started, but I had 1.5 years break without racing, without trailing. And now I am the current champion, so 2022 DLR champion.
And this is something interesting. Which car are you using?
So this is Free Racing Sakura D4. Wait a second, I need to
don't worry.
get the button.
We are going to show it
I will show it later. And this
is a drift car.
Yes, this was primarily it was a drift car, but from the 2010-2015 era. So when drift cars used always drive with counter steer. And yeah, I bought this chassis. Funny thing, it was probably the last new chassis in Europe. It was in Slovakia, and I bought it and
let's see how it ended up.
Yeah,
from drift to rally.
To rally, yeah. And I made a few mods in here, but it performs really great, and I'm really happy with it. And it was something like my dream to make a drift car that will be able to compete in rally. Yeah, so.
Okay, so let's do like this. For sure, my subscribers are so curious to see how this car is made and the setup of this car. So you're going to show the setup, and then I think the next 2 stages are going to be recorded by you. Okay. So we'll have the occasion to analyze how this car performs and behave. What do you think?
No problem, we can do it. Okay, so we'll do some quick look on my rally car. So body is a killer body Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10th generation. But under the body there is something more interesting. There is a Sakura D4 all-wheel drive. This is a drift chassis from the era of all-wheel drive drift with counter steer. So like counter steer is basically that front axle is rear or front axle is spinning faster than the other one, so you can slide easier. But here I get rid of this solution because in rallies I need to have the same speed on front and rear axle, the same momentum. Okay, so we can start first with the two biggest advantages of this chassis. So the suspension travel and steering angle. As you can see, steering angle is really good here. I think I measured that was something around 40 degrees. Yeah, so pretty a lot. It's almost the same or even bigger than in the XV-01 from Tamiya. Suspension travel. As you can see, the suspension arms are quite long. So to say, those are stock shocks. I use stock shocks from the kit. I only have mounted longer rod ends to get more clearance. But as you can see, the travel of the suspension is amazing.
And some disadvantages of this chassis?
Disadvantages, first of all, the counter steer. You need to get rid of it with this. You need to get rid of it. I mounted a special belt tensioner here. And like everything is stock. The real axle is the front axle. It's basically differential, not axle. But you know, in the kit you have solid axle on the rear with lower number of teeth, of tooths, so it spins faster than the front. And I just bought second front differential, mounted it on the rear, and added those belt tensioner because stock belts are not working without it. Like the size of these belts are either too short or too long to mount with the front differential on the rear. So I added this small belt tensioner. And other things that are disadvantages in this chassis. So basically it's construction. Yeah? As you can see, there are a lot of places that are not covered. Differentials, steering mechanism, all the gears. And this causes troubles because when some rock will get to here or into here, it will just cut the belt. Yeah. I tried to make something like cover for it, but it's really hard because of the steering. So on one side, the biggest advantage is steering, but on the other side, on the other hand, the biggest disadvantage is the steering mechanism because it's made in the way that you cannot build something around it. It's pretty hard, and you just had to probably re-engineer half of the chassis. So I added just those aluminum elements that were important, so rear arms, differential mountings, front and rear, and also aluminum steering because it was pretty easy to broke it. So I think that maybe now we can switch with Dario. So
yeah, thank you for showing us this chassis. It's very interesting, and I think that people are going to be quite interested to see it on the stage. Thank you a lot, Hugo, and good luck with the current two stages.
Thank you. So we will drive one stage. It's currently 8th stage. You can see number there, and we'll try to do good one. It was okay, we can touch cars while we got them stuck or something like that, so it's with the rules.
Wow.
Same mistake. And to the finish line.
Okay, I'm going to start this last stage. I'm in second place, but Hugo is having some mechanical problems right now. So let's see if this is going to change something in the final classification. Okay, I won this stage by 4 seconds. In the overall classification I'm second, 34 seconds from the first place, and with an advantage of around, let's say, 30 seconds from the third place. I'm happy about this result. I had a lot of fun. If you follow closely my channel, you know that at the end of the last stage of each rally I usually do a complete recap. this time was not possible. I was a bit tired and also have to drive back from Wrocław to Krakow. So because of that, we are going to do it now. This rally was very important for me in order to test the new Samba MT5, which is an amazing control. I feel that it's a step forward comparing it to the Samba MX6 that I was previously using. And in general, this was an amazing event. It was so interesting to me to see a drift car converted to a rally car. And I think that I was able to get the second position because I started the rally with the right tires, the soft pin tires, and then after the third stage, when I saw that the stage was a bit cleaner, that we had the sun, I put the Pirelli tires, which were losing a bit of time in some corners that were still dirty, but I was able to push them and use their amazing grip on the clean part of the stages. Other than that, I'm getting ready to end this 2023 season. I still have 2 rallies here in Krakow, one in Czech Republic, and then if you follow my Instagram, you already know that at the end of November I'm going to race in Spain. So that's all for today. Leave a like in order to support this channel and subscribe, and see you next week with a new video. Ciao!